Yeah. Sometimes I shit in my sleep.
This is the Greg Cote Show with Greg Cote.
Pardon it.
Here's your host, Greg Cote.
Yeti.
Chris.
Greg.
Christopher.
Oh shit, he's in.
I'm Greg.
He's in Canada. He's in Canada. Oh, that's right.
You were talking to that Greg.
I was doing a bit where I was gonna address the man that's not the elephant that's not in the room right now, and that's Greg Cote because he's in Canada. And are you nervous right now to do this without him? Because I'm not. I couldn't be less nervous. I probably should have been more nervous and maybe I'd prepare more, but I do have some things to talk about.
This isn't our first time doing an episode without him.
Right.
And they've always gone well.
They have always gone well.
Last week went well, I felt. So, no.
I have an apology that I want to make because a few weeks ago, I think I said it here, maybe here. I'm definitely said it on the Le Batard show that I thought Happy Gilmore 2 was going to be bad.
Yeah.
And I did say on Friday on the Le Batard show that once I found out who's directing it, a comedy guy that I like, I had higher hopes for it. And those higher hopes were correct. It was solid.
You've already watched it. Nice.
I watched it. We're recording this Friday, the day it came out. I got home a little early from work, and I was just like, you know what? Throwing that bad boy on.
Yeah,
and
I think
watched
Jane and
it.
I will get to it tonight, hopefully.
It's slightly ridiculous. Not going to give anything away, but it passed the test.
It's Happy Gilmore. It's supposed to be ridiculous.
Right.
I feel people hold Adam Sandler movies up to this standard that is higher than it needs to be. It's supposed to be dumb sophomoric humor.
Right. I mean, there is one major thing that happens that is just so ridiculous that it's like a little tough to get by, but you get by it.
Yeah.
And outside of that criticism, like I can't complain. There are some genuine laugh out loud moments where you're just like running themes of the movie that they keep hitting that are funny. Some of the cameos are really funny. I questioned the Bad Bunny cameo. That's one of my favorite. He's great in it. So just yes, it's definitely worth seeing. Like I'm not telling you it's, you know, old school or The Hangover. It's not like a classic comedy, but for a sequel at this age, it does it.
Nice. Yeah, I've been curious. I'm more interested in the premise. How are they going to get there? And so that, you know, than anything else.
Partly is what is ridiculous. So that part, there's a little that's part of like I don't want to say anything, but in there, I have some criticisms. But once you get past that,
take 10 steps back.
Okay.
And is it any more ridiculous than the original premise?
They're following a similar recipe.
The premise was this hockey guy learns how to hits golf balls really far and learns how to become a golfer. That's ridiculous. It's stupid.
Exactly. But have we talked about Ozzy yet? No, that happened after since.
Yeah, no, we haven't. That happened in between episodes.
This was I briefly said this on the Le Batard show, but like trying to think of like a better way to go out in general. I don't like obviously for a regular human is not like, but like celebrities, like usually you just like Hulk Hogan, they just kind of die and you like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like Ozzy to like get that performance and then weeks later,
he actually had a curtain call, you know, like he got to go out and actually say goodbye doing, you know, like properly. He did like, we still don't know where Richard Simmons is. So he didn't like fade away into obscurity where people are wondering, is Ozzy okay? Where is he at? What's going on?
Yeah.
He was just a few weeks ago performing, had this big party and adios. And yeah, not a bad way to say goodbye.
Can I show you a text that my dad sent me today?
Yes, please.
He goes, are you hosting a new Dolphins talk podcast?
Oh no.
And I'm like, okay. So
I would like to think you talked to me first before you went on another show.
So I'm like, okay, clearly he saw the clip that I was on a Dolphins podcast. And I'm just like, I wanted to go just like follow him and been like, yeah, I've been swooped away. I actually have to step away from the Greg Cote show for a while. I'm going to be hosting a daily Dolphins talk by. I was like, no, Dad, I appeared on a podcast this week. And he goes, oh. And then that was our response.
That's it?
That was our
does
conversation.
That mean he's disappointed or is he pleased? Is he relieved? We'll have to ask him later.
Just classic Greg Cote.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know I saw on a friend of mine. Did you know that there's do you have any migraine hacks? Do you get bad headaches?
No, because I get them.
Yeah.
I don't get them enough to qualify for like Botox to try to take care of them, because I think you have to have like more than 18 a month or something like that. But I'll get 5 or 6 in a month.
I heard the best one ever, especially for people like me and you, Yeti. You ready for this?
Okay.
If I had to say blank migraine hack, you can put in any major corporation that you can think of that like this could be a migraine hack. Like, go ahead. Like, just give me
so like Disney migraine hack?
Yes, could be that. Could be Coca-Cola. Could be, just like start like.
Oh, like a product. So a product that you would use to hack your migraine.
Yes.
So okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
And it could be like a restaurant. It could be some restaurant that has a combination of things. Like I kind of just gave you a big hint there. So maybe stay in that lane.
So it's probably like a Waffle House migraine hack. Denny's.
Ooh.
I'm thinking more hangover stuff, but
that's actually pretty smart.
I mean, because like that's what people typically go to for hangover food. That's like when I start having a migraine, I go get a biscuit at Bojangles.
Dude, that is such a good like marketing idea for those type of places. That's not what this is. This is kind of those places too. It's McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's migraine hack.
Apparently, and I learned this from another owner in the Highlight League. I was trying to find the phrase for what we call the Highlight League. Her name is
the people who own the team, owners.
Kay Marie. She works for Y100 down here. She's a local DJ in Miami. She's awesome.
Okay.
And I follow her on Instagram. And the other day she was on her story just saying, by the way, I suffer from bad migraines, so much so that I've done a ton of just like scrolling on. And she's like, a lot of people talk about a Diet Coke and French fries. And you just eat that.
I'll do the caffeine.
Yeti.
Like I try always try to get a caffeine boost in.
But just think of
this. But
this.
I'll try the
like,
French fries.
What a fun thing the next time you have a migraine, just like, because you can now say to your wife, Jane, hey, I've been told that this works, so you get to now go to McDonald's.
I hate McDonald's though. Unless they want to sponsor us, then I'll love them.
You don't like McDonald's? What kind of
monster? Their fries, and I like the McMuffin. But that's it. That's it. I just, yeah.
I mean, I'm with you. Like, the burger is like a thin patty. Like, it's not like when you look at each item, you're not going to be like this, but it's McDonald's, though. It's still good.
My son loves it, so I'll oblige him. But
a double cheeseburger? I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, I think it's garbage. Can't handle it. But yeah, like, I'll go get a Bojangles biscuit, and I'll, something, or some sort of bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit if I'm.
What are your top 5 fast food places?
Oh, gosh. I really like, for burgers, I'm really liking Whataburger.
I like that.
That's my burger place right now.
They have those near you in Atlanta?
Yeah. They've expanded, and we just got one like a mile and a half from the house. Just opened up. 24 hours, Whataburger. So, I actually really love In-N-Out, but they're not within reach. So I can't, they're a tourist thing. I have to go away. But so Whataburger is probably my burger joint. Bojangles is my favorite. That's number one, top of the list for me. Fast food. Just if I think, okay, if I'm hungry, what do I want? I want Bojangles. It's bow time.
And what do you get from there? Like, what's your fried chicken order?
Yeah, I just get a if I'm getting a biscuit, it's usually the Cajun filet. They don't offer it with pimento anymore, though. I liked getting it with pimento. That was nice.
Oh, like the biscuit sandwich?
Yeah, Cajun filet biscuit.
I don't know if I've ever had Bojangles.
Oh, I love it. I love it. But typically, I mean, their bacon, egg, and cheese is a good biscuit too. But I just go with what I call like the 2-piece snack.
Right.
And because a lot of times I'm not drinking soda, so I'll just get the leg and a thigh, and it comes with a side, so like mac and cheese or something, and a biscuit.
That leg. That leg.
Oh my gosh, I love a chicken leg, Chris.
We
Christopher Cote.
The only thing that'd be better if we both we pre-planned this and we both had some chicken right now just to gnaw on during this.
I would love it. I would absolutely love it.
You eat fast. You would I was gonna say I could
probably.
No,
I eat slow.
Oh, I thought you were. Oh my bad.
No, because I talk too much.
Yeah, you do.
So Bojangles, Whataburger. Who else would I put on there? I'll put Popeyes too, because it's another great fried chicken place.
That's my fried chicken.
And see, I like their chicken fingers better than I do the Bojangles Supremes. I love the Bojangles Supremes, but Popeyes does have the edge there. But if I just want like actual fried chicken, I'm gonna go to like just off the bone Bojangles.
I had like a 6-month stretch where I was just on like bone-in chicken, but now I'm on the. I did it so much that right now I'm in like I had like a strips thing earlier. Oh God, this is very exciting. Look, we're in summer content of doing top 5 fast food restaurants, but luckily we have a very special guest right now.
The special guest needs to turn on his camera. There he goes.
Oh
Okay.
wow,
Okay.
that's a man wearing a sweater in the summer.
I know, it's my first career quarter zip. It's amazing. We're wherever the hell we are. We're at Capilano Provincial Forest or something, where there's like suspension bridge, and there's like zip lines and not zip lines, but suspension bridges, and
You know,
all
it would be
kinds
funny
of
if like all of a sudden you cut to mom ziplining down like a thing.
Yeah, you're right. That would be funny.
That's one way to get rid of me.
If you timed it perfectly, where you're just like, yeah, we're here, and then we're ziplining, and mom went flying by on a zip line.
Right. No, I just did slay a black bear to protect your mother. So there has been a little violence happening here, but no, it's all good so far. We're having a great time. We spent a couple of days in Whistler, north of here. Everything is north of here. It's
Feel free
Vancouver,
to keep the camera still for like any amount of time.
You mean not? You don't want me to go like this?
Yeah, like it's just like, just give it
That's
us
a Cody trait. All the Codys are bad with the camera.
I know, but I'm trying to give you a scenic.
But like you got it. Like we got it. Like that's a good shot. Stop. Now like stop.
Okay.
Like
All right.
We're not going to have a better scene because he wouldn't go by where all the action was because people might hear us.
Right.
Yeah, Dad. It's okay.
I want
Like
privacy.
we want hustle bustle around you. Like I want to feel like I'm in the town.
He ran from hustle bustle.
I don't mind hustle, but I hate bustle.
All right, since mom's here, we can do this on the record. I want to know how many times she's apologized to people from Canada.
All right, so far my count is 4 to 5.
That's it?
Yeah, there's been an exchange with an Irish bartender in a pub in Whistler.
Yes.
She accosted a family of 5 in a gondola ride to a cliff, apologizing profusely for tariffs and everything else. And
now have you found? Go ahead.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem when everyone is on your side.
And I was just about to say, have you found the conservative Canadian that's just like, I actually like him?
No, we have not. And we were in a secret bar last night, and
secret,
and that came up with that bartender as well. So it may have been 6. We may be up to 6 right now for the total count of apologizing.
So you're at a swingers bar last night?
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Why am I calling it a secret bar?
I have no idea because you couldn't find it.
Oh wow, a bee! Get away from me.
The bees are everywhere.
Okay, sorry.
I love how you'd rather be near bees than like have people around you.
Yes, 100%.
Dad, you're too old to be getting.
It's a fancy cocktail lounge that just had like the symbol of the place. It didn't have like big signs, so he thought that was a secret bar.
Right.
Have you guys gotten stung by bees before?
I don't know if I ever have. But
all right. Well, like, what if you get bad? Like, you guys are old. Like, get away from the bees.
Yeah, bees are okay.
That bee left.
We love bees.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. But no, we're having a great time. We're still early in our vacation. Did a few days in Whistler. We're now in Vancouver proper. Had a great restaurant last night. The Fannie Mae's Oyster House, or Fannie Bay, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Fannie Bay Oyster House. It was fantastic, and we're just having a great time.
But the highlight for you last night was not the food, even though you loved it.
Oh, toward the end of our stay in the Oyster House, and I want you to consider what the odds of this are. Okay, we were recognized by a couple of, and when I say we, the mother called Earleen by her name. So if somebody knows your mother's name, they're like super fans of the show. And it turns out they both owned The Pride of a Lion, the book, my book with McGill. They were like super fans of the show. And I'm like, how did you know we were going to be here? And obviously they didn't, but they had heard me mention on the podcast that we were going to be in Western Canada. So they had been discussing that evening, how wild would it be if we actually saw them somewhere in Western Canada and they saw us in this restaurant?
They were such fans of the show that they know you guys travel very bougie. So they probably were like, let's go. It was probably a really nice restaurant, correct?
It was nice. Yeah.
It was kind of like, it was like Michelin suggested.
There it is. Oh my God.
No,
you guys recently did a Michelin thing. Like, I guarantee you they were probably like, if there's anywhere we're going to find these people, it's this Michelin place that we have here.
Well, the guy and his wife live here. I mean, he unfortunately moved from Miami to there because of the wife's job. Apparently, it was worth a move. But anyway,
right. But it was great. We're going to a nicer restaurant tonight, actually.
I bet.
So that's going to be fun.
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm on a zip line right now. Sorry. Okay.
What if when you say like, "Oh, where you guys?" Like, what if they were like, "No, we followed you here." No, yeah, like we knew you guys. We were outside your hotel room, and we decided we saw you walk in here, so we were like, "Let's go eat there."
Sure. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
But we were already. Your dad wanted to. We were on this gondola with this a family and then a guy that lives there in Whistler. And he was like, they were like, okay, I would like to know what you think of. And of course, they all thought he was going to say Trump, but instead he said about Florida hockey.
Right.
And it turned out that when you've been raised in the Vancouver area, you hate Edmonton.
How about that?
So there's a little pocket.
So have you started
the pocket in Vancouver? Yeah.
The McOverrated thing? Like, are you running around? You need to flaunt that then.
Mom, I do have.
This is a good idea for a social media vid. It's just like one little area with 10 people around, and you just have mom behind you. This is mom having to get out of her comfort zone, and I need you to loudly shout to all the 10 people, "Hey, this is the guy that called Connor McDavid overrated."
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
Yes,
no.
It is.
Well, I could still scream it. You just would run away.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not.
And that would be funny. No. So, mom, this is for you to do. Please.
No, do not do it.
Yes.
No, I'm telling your mother not to do it.
He's seriously worried.
Not. Yeah, we're very worried. But I do have, dad jokes, special edition, 3 Facts Jack.
All right, I'm out.
Yeah.
But I think we want to skip the worldwide, whatever the hell we call that new bit.
Yes.
Because,
I mean, I also would love for you to find some better reception right now.
The reception is good, no?
I think we should maybe even, Yeti, you tell me if this is the wrong time for this. We should maybe take a commercial break. And
now's a great time for a break.
Yeah, let's take a commercial break and let's get you situated maybe, because I want you around more people, honestly.
No.
And we're back. Dad, I sometimes struggle to shit on vacation. Have you pooped yet in Canada?
Yes, many times.
Jeez, why? Like nothing phases you? You're regular everywhere?
I mean, I'm in a high-priced hotel room. If I want to do it till I'm satisfied, I'm going to get it done. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
so it has to do with the quality of the bathroom?
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah. I don't do it.
It has to do with your diet and like your tummy and like whether you can get one out.
I can always get one out.
You really?
Yeah. I am never. People talk
really?
About. I am never constipated.
Are you a better sleeper or shitter?
Both. Yeah. Sometimes I shit in my sleep. Yeah.
Because you are.
Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Because you are a great sleeper.
No,
you are a great sleeper.
I am. Much better than your mother.
Right. Same. Yeah. Same thing with my wife.
Right. Yeah.
How's mom shitting?
Off and on.
Yeah.
You know,
same with Christy.
Hers borders on, your mother's shitting borders on uncontrollable.
All right.
Yeah. And that's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I already lost her once on this trip because I'm like, I texted her, "Where are you? We're trying to return a rental car after our Whistler trip." And she's like, "I had to run to the toilet. I couldn't even hold it in anymore." So that, I never had that problem.
I think one of mom's friends who's a judge listens to the show.
Hey, you know what? We have no secrets here on the Greg Cote Show podcast.
That explains all the recess requests.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Denied.
Yeah. All right. I want to do dad jokes.
I don't think you're going to do better than what you just did.
Probably not, but I want to do them anyway because I wrote them. I took the time to write them. Plus, we have special Canada-tailored 3 Facts Jack.
Man, if we had a bigger production right now, we could cut to a shot of you holding the phone up with a piece of paper in a corner in a park.
Yeah,
like, no. I mean, the shot of you doing this has to be ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it is ridiculous.
In fact, wait, what phone are you doing this on?
Mine.
I'm gonna get my mom to join the Zoom and so we can get the shot of you doing this.
Just have her record it and we'll use it later.
Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea where she went, honestly. Like, she was by my side and she took a water bottle and skedaddled. I have no idea where she
probably had to go to the bathroom, according
That's
to
right.
you.
Yes, probably. She's little like a bear. She's shitting in the woods right now. No, I'm embarrassing her. She doesn't abnormally defecate. She's fine.
I know. I second that. My mom shits normal.
Right, she does, as far as we know. Okay, can I ever do dad jokes or no?
He's always kind of thinking that his puns are in vogue. He cracks himself up like an egg with a yolk. And now Chris's morale is broke. Dad jokes.
I think we're doing well, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Number 3. When does a dad joke cost $1,000? When it's a granddad joke.
A grand. That's so easy.
Number 2. Where do pirates get their hooks? At secondhand stores.
I like that.
Okay. Thank you. Number 1. What do you call a fish wearing a tuxedo?
I don't know, Greg.
Sophisticated.
Sophisticated?
Yes. Okay. This is a special Canadian edition of 3 Facts Jack.
There are 3 things that interest him, so sit right back for 3 Facts Jack.
Number 3.
Can you stop putting your face so close to the camera?
Number 3. Tourists with mountain bikes are overrunning Whistler Village and ruining what once was a quaint spot.
Is that true?
That feels more like worldwide randomness of life than
is that just your opinion?
Yes, that's my opinion. Okay, these next 2 might be as well.
Wait, how did you know? Do you know that at one time they didn't? I mean, I know at one point bikes didn't exist, but
well, here's the thing: Whistler Village is super quaint. It's like a ski resort. It's like really, really nice. And we were there for a couple of 3 days, I think. And they have a world-class mountain bike park right behind the village. Okay. So you see all the gondolas and chairlifts going up the mountain, but then you see this bike park and thousands, I'm not exaggerating, thousands of people on mountain bikes are like, you're walking to a restaurant and there's like mountain bikes all around you, going in and out of it. It's like ridiculous. So therefore, I'm declaring that
wow,
that tourists on mountain bikes are overriding what once was a very quaint village, and I am calling that fact.
Just the part of but once was, as if you have any idea.
Yeah, that's true. I'm presuming
camera
the
angle.
Negative change.
Camera angle.
Number 2, poutine, French fries topped with cheese curds and gravy,
delicious,
is the world's unhealthiest dish.
Oh, really?
That's fact number 2.
And you're still shitting despite eating that.
Oh, I haven't had any yet. No, I watch others eat that.
Let me know if you shit after that.
Okay. I shit after everything.
Jesus. You sounded like you were the creepy, you're like the bane of shitting.
No, I don't have a problem in that area. Number 1.
What if you had would you take, being a superhero, you get to be a superhero now. You're officially considered one of them. It's Batman, right. It's Superman, it's Spider-Man, it's Shitman. And you have the ability to touch anybody's shoulder and they can instantly have relief.
Oh, wow. That would be a good power. I like that.
Would you be because then you have to do a lot, you're on Good Morning America. You're talking about bowel movements every day.
Right.
Imagine you're on the baseball field, you're at first base and they're trying to guard you. You just tap the first baseman, and all of a sudden he's got to go. No,
right. You have 2, you have different levels of your power. You can make somebody just shit their pants. You can make somebody have to run to go to the bathroom, and you can just say you're clear now the next time you choose to go. You have all that power.
I super like that idea, and I assume that my Superman-like uniform would be brown, dark brown.
Yeah, brown and orange.
Yeah, orange.
Okay. You basically look like a Cleveland Brown.
Okay, yeah, Cleveland Browns looking for the Super Bowl. Okay.
But shit, man. Like, do you think?
I just got that. Looking for the Super Bowl.
I mean, that is a famous joke. I've dropped the Browns off at the Super Bowl.
Yes,
like,
thank you.
When I shit, I mean, that's
it's better than dad jokes you told.
But Dad, are you good with shit, man, or do we need to like workshop the name?
Shan for the kids.
I sort of like Crapman.
Crapman.
Crapman's funnier. Yeah.
Yeah, I sort of like that. People are starting to look at me funny, by the way.
Well, it's probably because they're like, wow, that guy's terrible with phones. He like can't hold it in the right angle. He should just be like.
What if we did our episode like this, Greg?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
I'm Greg Cote.
All right, yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay, no, I quit that.
All right, Dad, go ahead.
Sir,
what else are we
Number
doing?
1, Greg.
Okay, 3 facts, Jack. Number 1, despite much acclaim and awards, Connor McDavid has yet to win a Stanley Cup prize and thus remains McOverrated.
Yeah!
Wow.
Canada's number 1 fact, Jack.
There we go. My God. You just landed the jack. That's the first time you've said jack after fact in like months.
Thank you. Cannot figure out where the camera is on this. Oh, my thumb is in the frame. Okay. All right, I gotta go. Mom's looking at me crazy like we're on vacation. Get off the phone.
Okay.
Bye, Gregory.
You don't want to have a gripe?
No, I don't have any gripes. I'm on vacation. I'm having a wonderful time. I'm crapping regularly. I'm drinking a lot. What could be worse? I have no gripes this week.
That's
I'm
impressive,
gripe-free.
man. You should write a book on how to, like, your book would just be wake up, don't exercise, and drink a bunch of beer.
Yeah, and crap out.
I was like, how do you crap up people?
Living.
Not everybody. Yeti, am I crazy on this? Maybe I'm showing my ass
When
here.
I went to New York, I was messed up for a few days.
See, especially when I travel. Like,
being stuck in the airport for 30 hours because I wasn't about to do it there.
Right.
But I did. I did,
so,
but it was things weren't great.
For me, it's just sometimes, you just can't do it. It's not like it's not a big deal. It's just sometimes you try to go. It's like, oh, I'll go next time. I can't.
Travel-induced constipation is a real thing. Tons of people suffer from it.
Thank you.
Just not Greg Cote.
Wow, I feel really bad for you people. I wish I did have that superpower. I would gently tap everyone on the shoulder and say, let it go.
Dad, would you like to comment? Dad, would you like to comment on Hulk Hogan's passing before we go?
Never a big fan of his, but I recognize his place in that bizarre world of pro wrestling that became UFC, that now becomes, all of this stuff. He's the forefather of that, but I'm not a big fan. Of course I feel bad.
Yeah. Also,
and when you die relatively young and you look like that, obviously his acknowledged past with a lot of steroids is what led to his early demise. So I feel
he's
bad
74.
Well, he was 71, wasn't he?
71. I wouldn't call that a spring chicken.
Do you think the racism had any part of his early demise?
No, I don't. But it didn't help when it comes to me saying never a big fan of his.
There you go. Nice.
Okay.
That implies that you saw it before that, though. That you just weren't even a big fan at his peak.
Correct. Yes, and for other reasons than racism. But let's not get into that.
Wow.
Okay. he and I had a thing going. He and I were like mortal enemies.
Wait a minute.
I don't want to get into it.
Did you ever write about Terry Bollea?
Oh, the real name. Yeah, nice.
Dad, Dad, he's literally dead now. Why would you hold this back? You have a Hulk Hogan story? Share that. That's what do you like?
Now.
I was in his company once in a work setting, and I sought him for a quick talk, meaning, can I pull you off to the side and have you for a minute or two? And he pretty much blew me off. And when you do that to me, you don't get a second chance. Like, I have officially written you off, and you're like nobody to me. Now, did I cheer his demise? No, I'm not that petty. I'm not that cruel. But, that kind of thing.
I love where this story just got denied for an interview. But
yeah, that's correct. That's enough.
I will deny you.
I was like, he saw something, like he saw him be like something like this is going to be juicy. TMZ is going to pick this up.
Greg Cote is out to prove that the pen truly is mightier than the sword.
There you go.
You know what was worse than the racism, son? He disrespected Greg Cote.
Yes, thank you very much. You said it. I couldn't have put it any better. All right, I gotta go, guys.
All right, see ya.
Bye, Greg.
Love you guys. See ya. Bye.
We love you too.
Oh my God, we got some gold there.
Hold on.
All right, click me out of here. What am I doing?
You're good.
Yep, you're gone.
No, I'm still seeing me.
Dad, you literally have you're out of the meeting.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Christopher, I know better. Click me out.
You're out. You're just on the phone with us now.
What's happening? Okay, I'm not leaving here until you click me out. Click me out right now. I'm throwing my phone over the cliff into a ravine unless you click me out.
Do it.
Seriously.
Give the phone to Mom, you weirdo.
First of all, it's my phone. Second of all, she's nowhere to be found.
Oh, then you're right. You should throw it into the ravine.
That would give nothing more than see her go down the zip line now.
How come when I thumb my photo, it's not allowing me to X out? Oh, wait, here it is. All right, see you guys later.
That was awesome. Man, he brought that right there. I rarely feel that way after, like, that was, like, really good for my dad.
I know. Like he cleaned the palate. Like there's nothing else to say.
I know.
Oh my gosh. There's this thing at church, and whenever someone gives a really good talk, because like we don't have a pastor that gives a sermon every week. People in the congregation get assigned, and like Penny's actually speaking this Sunday, giving her first talk. But a lot of times, like, it's a dumb cliche. I hate it. But anytime someone gives a really good talk, the next speaker will get up. Well, I feel like we should just say amen and go home. And I'm like, do it!
Yeah.
Come on!
I just feel that like we should, but we're not going to.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, you don't mean it. Don't lie in church. Just do it. No one's here to stop you. There's nothing wrong with don't tempt me, man.
Have they learned yet that when Yeti goes, they kind of clear out a few spaces?
No, like the last time we spoke, Jane didn't leave me enough time.
Oh, is it like
we spoke on the same Sunday.
Nice.
It's not always that way, but we just did.
So you guys are cut from the same cloth.
Oh, Jane can talk me under the table, dude.
Yeah.
Like you think I can talk? She can.
See, like I remember, like as much as you say, like I know, like and on podcasts we can all get long-winded sometimes, but like we went to dinner that time with you and Jane. Like I didn't find you guys to be in person as like
we were all having a good time. It was
right.
You know, and then but like if we were just like staying up at the house, yeah, we are chatty Cathy's, and she is like she's got me beat.
Wow.
And I know I'm very aware of what I'm capable of when it comes to chatting too long, but she's got me.
You mentioned earlier that you had skip it because we talked on Mystery Crate about skipping.
Yeah, you
actually skipped.
Well, I didn't have a way to most of the time.
Is it offensive to you that I'm shocked that you skipped?
Well, yeah, a little bit. I wasn't this great student, you know. Like I failed freshman English.
I figured you a rule follower, not as much as like the best grades.
I wasn't the worst kid, but no, I failed freshman English. I had to go to summer school just because I didn't try. I was lazy, very very lazy student. Never did my homework. I read one book the entire time in high school. I just kind of followed along and passed the test, you know, based on like I'd read little snippets. Never did Cliff's Notes, so I could pick up what was going on though, and I just kind of did well enough. Yeah. But senior year, I took AP Music Theory. That was my first period class. It's the only AP class I took. But I thought, well, I'm Mr. Music Man, and oh gosh, AP Music Theory is hard.
As I said, I got out of my one AP class that I ever took.
So that was first period. So in my school, I don't know about you, but if you were going to be late, or if you were late, you'd get after school detention after so many tardies. So if I were tardy like I think more than 3 times in a semester, it's after school detention. And then each time you're late after that, it piles on. And so if I was going to be late for first period, I was like, I'm giving up on the class anyway. I just wouldn't come in until second period.
Right.
And
right.
so
you would just time it perfectly.
An absence from the class only affected your class grade. It wasn't being counted as being late for school.
Right.
And so, yeah, that was my little hack to get out of having to go to detention. If I'm going to be late, I'll just go in for second period.
My school basically just had that, like, once the final bell rang for first period, if you were late, you go to, like, the cafeteria and, like, kind of like a 1 period internal, like, just kind of detention before school, and you just kind of sit there. And yeah, we would always go to breakfast and like show up at that thing at the last second of, and then
go
boom.
to class. Yeah. So that was, I didn't, outside of just, saying I don't feel like going to school today, I didn't have a car. So I would occasionally be able to drive to school, like the family car, but I didn't have one. So it was harder to just like get up and leave. I
just like left my parents' house when they were thinking I was going to school, and I didn't, probably like 1 or 2 times, like at the very end of senior year when I was just like, wasn't doing anything in the classes anyways. And but yeah, not a big skipper.
Yeah, there wasn't much of a point to it. It's kind of like the time that I snuck out of my house. I crawled out my bedroom window because I was in the basement, and I get to the front yard and I was like, I don't have a car. What am I doing? No one's here to pick me up. I guess I'll go back to bed. That was the one time I snuck out of the house. So
classic.
Yeah. I had a weird realization this last week. I was thinking about Cal Raleigh, as I often do.
Who doesn't?
And he's the catcher, and I just started. I was like, when did we stop calling them Hind Catchers? And so I started looking it up, and I found out that almost nobody calls them Hind Catchers.
You said that to me, and I'm just like, what?
So I called your dad last week. I called him. I'm like, Greg, in all of your years covering sports, did you ever hear anyone call the catcher a Hind Catcher? And he says no. And he's like, I've never said it, and I've never heard anyone say it. And then so I texted Jeremy, same thing. He's like, that sounds weird, man. Like, and so I don't know if he got any answers, but he was supposed to be texting around people or talking to people at the ballpark because he was there covering a game. Same thing, but
I guarantee you he asked nobody.
Probably.
I'm kidding.
He probably didn't. But I checked in with my uncle who's I've only known him living in Florida, but he's from North Carolina. And he says, yeah, it's a Hind Catcher, because everyone on the field's supposed to be a catcher. Otherwise, they're a pinch runner.
So the only other person that's heard of it so far is another Blanc.
Yeah, pretty much. And then a cousin from my hometown. But I did check in with a couple guys from Alabama. They heard it, but only like in Little League. So it's a very regionalized, like kind of Northwest Georgia, North Carolina, like Appalachian region, Southern Appalachian region, it seems. That not many people outside of that ever called it, but that's what we called it. It's the catcher that's behind the plate.
Luke Combs probably calls it that.
I bet he does. We grew up like an hour from each other.
Yeah.
So I guarantee he does.
So we talked about this. I like many people was like, I don't know what the bleep you're talking about, but you know me, I'm going to flex on you and I'm going to say, let me text Tim Kirkchin.
Oh, I'm not going to bring it up to you if I don't hope you'll exercise some connections.
So I wrote, have you ever heard the catcher referred to as the quote, Hind Catcher? And good old Timmy Kirkch.
I was hoping he'd come through and make me not seem so crazy. So what did he say?
Quote, yes, I've never used it and rarely, if ever, heard it.
But he's apparently has heard it in passing at least once.
So he's definitely heard the phrase, though he's never used it.
It's weird becoming a full-fledged adult and having a saying that you've heard your whole life and finding out that no one else knows what you're talking about.
Have you looked up like why they call it that? I mean, obviously
everyone. My uncle put it the best. He's like, I know we're all backwoods people and stuff, but the catcher is the everyone on the field is supposed to be a catcher. So the one behind the plate is the Hind Catcher.
Wow, it literally says AI, who can be kind of off sometimes.
Yes.
Honestly, the term Hind Catcher is a regional, primarily Southern U.S. colloquialism for baseball position of catcher.
Nice work on colloquialism, Chris.
Yeah, I tried.
No, you got it. You did well.
Yeah, it's like I know how I hear it. I know how to hear it, but saying it's tough. It's a less common term than catcher, but it refers to a player, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Have you ever heard the phrase, the devil's beating his wife when it rains while the sun's shining?
No.
That's another one that I was in my mid-20s, and there was this group of people out visiting from out west at this event that I was at. Sun shining, it starts raining. I'm like, oh, the devil's beating his wife. And they're like, what? And that's when I realized that we're just weird, man.
It does say, additionally, the Hind Catcher can also refer to the player who retrieves passed balls behind the catcher, sometimes called a back catcher or pigtail.
I mean, like that's the third baseman or the pitcher coming to cover home plate.
I thought it was like if just there's a pass ball like
on a pitch.
Like, yeah, like that's like the on deck batter, or the on deck batter. If there's no one on base, will just go get it.
Yeah, that's where I think AI is a little off. Maybe one person on the internet has said that, and it picked it up and takes it as fact.
Yeah,
AI is weird, man. But
yeah, I think that's it, man. What else can we do better than my dad talking about shitting?
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, we're actually going to have something where every week your dad will text us. We've gone a little long the last few episodes. Nothing wrong with having a 40 or 45 minute episode. And then he always extends it to 58 minutes.
I was going to say, that's what we live. That's where we always have lived, right? I mean, I know that's where we've always aimed to live is in the 45.
But no, we typically 55 to an hour. Right. But your dad's always like, there's nothing wrong with a shorter episode. He never ends up with a shorter episode. Right. It's the classic Greg Cote. We'll hop on for another 5 minutes and it's 25 minutes.
I mean, Yeti and I never do this, but we're going to go a little quick today. All right, Pod family. Subscribe. We love you. That kind of thing. And now's the thing where I say that kind of thing and then I whisper it. That kind of thing.
That kind of thing.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Can't believe my dad shits better than I do.
I'm Crapman.
Dude, Crapman.
Diarrhea, Crapman. Goodbye, everybody.